Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end, it's just the beginning. Yeah. Welcome to Indie Author Roadmap, episode 85. I am Rob Radcliffe, and I'm joined here with...
Amazing, brilliant, fantastic, awesome Rachel.
You see, no problem. Just got it out. No fucks.
So you need to do the intro, and then I just introduce myself every week, and then we're fine.
Yeah, but we can't, because this is how it's been for 85 episodes now. So
We can't
take turns.
Maybe don't want to take turns.
It's always more fun when it's your turn to do it.
I only get it wrong because you made me so anxious about it.
Brilliant. Yeah, I love it. So what have you been up to this week, Rachel?
I have been writing, as usual, listening to my audiobook, and I've been to a reader event.
Where was that? Where was the reader event?
In Manchester.
Okay.
Just at the Mercure Hotel in Piccadilly.
Oh, yeah. That's the one near Piccadilly Station, isn't it?
It was Indie Litcom. Which was good. I got on it short notice actually because when it first came out, I ummed and ahed about it, and then I missed the deadline, and so I was like, whatever. And then I noticed she put up some stuff, and I was like, do you know what? After I've done Pacify, I'll see if I can get on the waiting list. And so it was like only about 5 weeks ago, where she was like, "There's a space. Do you want to come?" And I'm like, "Yes, please." So I went to that. It wasn't as busy as Pacify. The event itself was brilliant. It was great. But I actually, like the first hour, I'd spoken to one reader. I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be a dud.
Oh, no. Yeah, I can imagine.
And I was in such a position where, like, they walked down the thing and they always looked at the opposite to me. And so they never even knew I was there. And it wasn't like I was hidden. It was just the way the aisles worked. I was just out of people's eye shot.
Just like that. I'm here, and they've all got the backs turned to you.
Yeah, I got speaking to one reader. It was very funny actually because he was walking past me, and I went, "You've got an awesome T-shirt. That's a fantastic book." Because he was wearing a Dungeon Crawler Carl T-shirt.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, have you read it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I've also know the author, and so then we got talking, and he's a massive fan of Adam's.
Oh, brilliant.
And he's read. He one-clicks everything Adam writes. So he absolutely loves Wing Weaver and all that stuff. And so we were talking for ages, and he was telling me how he'd really love to meet Adam. So I was telling him, "Oh, we've got a conference and there's a Christmas party," and I'm like, "Can't guarantee that Adam will be at the Christmas party because I know he's got a daughter's birthday round." I'm like, "But if you pop in for a beer, you might be able to see him." So he's over the moon with that. And then he bought loads of my books, so because he loves supporting indie authors.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, he's one of those readers that he'd rather buy an indie book than a trad book because we put so much more into... Not that people that write for trad don't, but just that because we do everything.
Yeah, exactly. You're everyone, aren't you?
It feels there's so much more in it. But then after lunch, it just got busy. So I did all right. My goal was as long as I made the £120 back that I paid for the table, I was happy. Yeah. That was a profit. And so I made just shy of 200. So I didn't make loads like I did for Pacify, but I made a profit. So I'm happy with that. And I chatted to loads of people. Jan Foster was there. Liz Kane was there. I think she was selling some of Adam's books as well for him.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, but I got to speak to Jan because obviously she's speaking at our conference, so she was just a few tables up from me. But it wasn't just me that didn't make a lot of sales. I heard a lot of people, and I think maybe because it was too hot, like it was really hot, and you're in a hotel and we're like on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Everyone just wants to have a look in and then quickly get out because it's so warm.
Yeah, but I mean, I made my money back, and I made a profit, and I chatted to people. I had someone come up my new release that I just had a couple of weeks ago. Someone's read it. She was dead excited to come and tell me she'd read it. And then she wanted to buy a trophy copy for a bookshelf.
Oh, brilliant.
So, yeah, because she walked past me because they did this, like, passport, you know, where they go visit all the authors. Because
Yeah.
I liked that Lizzie did that because it meant that every author got seen.
Yeah.
And she was like, I just want your signature. She's like, I'm going to be back for that book because I've read it and I want to buy it, but I'll see you in a minute. And she did. She came back and bought it.
And was
But
the infamous Mr. Steve Kelly there with you?
he was, yeah. I could have shot him as well, right? So you go and you get your table, and they've usually put your passes on the table.
Yeah.
So he grabbed his pass, I grabbed my pass, and then he'd gone off to the car to get more boxes. I'm like, why have I got the assistant card? I'm like, you can swap.
I drove the fucking table. What are you doing?
Yeah. Most of it, 90% of it's my books. I'm like, swap the cards over.
Oh, naughty.
Yeah. But it was good. We stayed over on the Friday nights. We went out and had, we were in the hotel chatting to people, other authors before. So we had a couple of drinks, sat with Liz Kane and author called Val Penny. She does Scottish crime. She's nice.
Yeah.
And then we went out, had something to eat, and then the event. But it was a good weekend. And then all I've done is for the week is write. But I use For the Words.
Yeah.
They have come up with an extension now that you add to your Google, so that because a lot of people complain on For the Words that the formatting's dead weird. So now
they're like when I tried it one time.
So now they've got an extension where you can do it in anything, whatever you write. You can attach it to it. So I attached it to my Google Docs. But the only downside is I forgot that it was turned on. So I copied my whole book over. So on one day I wrote 33,000 words, apparently.
Did you let them know? Or did you just say, no, that was a quick...
No, it's just on my stats. So when I'm gathering my stats up, when I do my weekly post, I'll just knock the 30-odd thousand words off that I didn't write that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you? What have you been doing?
I've been sorting out my my Divine books. I've been reformatting them. It just takes ages, doesn't it? Just all those little things.
Yeah.
I've been I've done the first one, the Reader Magnet short story, and the second one, which is the longest, which I knew to be a slog. It wasn't actually that bad. And then I'm on to book 3 now, and then 4, and then actually 5. That's why I haven't got book 5 up yet there, because I'm going to get them all redone, and so they're all the new ones, and also I'm going to change the book size. At the moment, I've been on 5.25 times 8 for my backs, but I'm going to go down a size into just more it's just the normal version size kind of thing. More so for packing and stuff and that kind of thing. I imagine the spines will be a little bit meatier too, which is what I always love.
Yeah.
And changing the a bit down. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'll order a load of books and start doing my lives again with my 5 books in the series, which I'm looking forward to. And then I'm going to move on to my Ladlets and do the same, but not as much urgency. I've got until Christmas when the new one comes out on that. That is what I've been doing, just pissing around doing that. Yeah. I've got a few translations to do, as I was saying before we came on air. Yes, it's all go as per usual.
Yeah, it looks like, talking of TikTok lives, my son-in-law is on about doing my TikTok lives for me. I've got that like universal TikTok that's just Dark Wolf.
Yeah.
So he can do any. So he was talking about doing that for me, like Hallie does for Adam. And you've met my son-in-law. You've met him. You know how chatty he is.
Yeah.
You've been drinking with him. He can.
Yeah, he'd make everyone do it. He'd just make everyone get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be so. He will have his own following of people.
He will. So I've said to him, because he was on about, because he wants to get out of his day job.
Yeah.
Because he hates it. And I was like, and he keeps going on about, like, if he could work with me. And I'm like, if I could afford to pay you a full-time wage to be my marketing person, because he works in sales.
Yeah.
I was like, I totally would do. So then he was on about doing my TikToks. And I'm like, I'll make you a deal. If you do my TikToks, I'll pay you 50% of the profits until we get to a place where I can pay you some decent money.
Yeah.
So that's what
That's good.
we're hopefully going to set up, which solves my problem of not liking being on those kind of things. And he's a
Josh is perfect for that.
He is a chatterbox. He is just he'll chat to anybody. You've met him, so you know.
He would be like the perfect person for you to do it. And well, maybe you could have him as pen name X.
Could do. I could come on. I could be on with him because I could bounce off him.
Yeah.
You know, with the
you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like Lee and Michelle do.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, so
you are going to eventually do a TikTok live now because you're going to have someone with you and it's not as scary.
I'm going to have someone with me who will chat rubbish. I think he's more chatty than you are, and you're chatty.
He's I remember. Yeah, it's nice. It's when we were in London, I was just when I went outside, I think we were out there for about an hour just talking about nothing.
Crap. Yeah.
He's not right or anything, you know. And I said the reason that I went out there is because I was just getting a bit tired of talking about books and marketing and this and that, you know. And I just came out to talk to a real person, which is a bit weird. You can't really call Josh a real person, can you? He's so much more than a real person. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we've got that idea. So lots of publisher decisions.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I've been doing publishery things as well.
Yeah.
I've come up with a new idea for a ladlet, but it'll actually be from a female's point of view.
Okay.
I love writing female anyway. I think it's because it's different, you know, and I mean, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day.
I like writing guys, to be honest, because I think I can be meaner. Because when you write a woman who's mean, they come across as bitchy. But when you write a guy who's mean, it comes across as an anti-hero.
Yeah. Well, I've had this idea. You know, like what they're called now, OnlyFans kind of things.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? I've seen it on just scrolling. Some OnlyFans person sold the bathwater. She did an OnlyFans in a bath, and
you
then
realise you just said you scroll OnlyFans.
Eh?
You realise the way you worded that says like you scroll OnlyFans.
No, I scrolled on Facebook and it like come up with an article. Yeah. And there was this one I remember, and she was doing her OnlyFans thing, and she in the bath, and then she sold vials of that bathwater for like $100 each, and it all went.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? What? I mean, and I just thought there's something quite funny in that, especially if you've got someone who hates her viewers. And I thought I might, so I've started making notes on, and you could have just so much fun and just make it funny and disgusting, and you know.
Have you ever watched that series years ago? It was Billy Piper, The Diary of a Call Girl.
Yeah,
that's what that reminds me of.
Yeah, that's kind of I love that series as well. That's kind of what I had in mind as well.
Yeah.
So it'll be part of the Ladlet series, or maybe it won't. I don't know. It could be its own thing, its own series, but it'll be very much in the style of my Ladlet writing, which I'm quite excited about. But I don't know when I'll start that.
No,
I've got
another one on the list.
Of course, you always need more things in the list, don't you? But yeah. So AI, I did mention it last week, but I don't think you'd seen it. Claude, what they're playing at with this
watermarking. The watermarking. I've had people message me about that, worried about it. I'm like, I don't care, because I'm like, if someone is gonna download my book from Amazon and then upload it to a detector, one, they're breaking copyright. Two, they need to get a life. You know?
It's not actually watermarked in the sense of a normal watermark, is it? It's apparently like
it's a digital signature, digital signature, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was. It's just the way that the patterns that they produce the words.
Maybe.
That's what I read. Yeah, and
it's not actually generative AI that it's doing. It's if AI has touched your work. So if you say you wrote a 100,000 word book and you put in a 1,000 word scene, I don't know, it was a fight scene, and you like make this better, and you put that in the book, that's going to come up as a flag that your book was AI.
Right.
Because AI's touched it. It's like my dictation. I dictate it into Otter, and then Claude cleans it up, and then I edit it, that's going to come through as AI, even though the only thing AI did was put it in an order, but it didn't create any words. So it's going to make the witch hunts worse for really innocent people.
I mean, these kind of things, it's just really annoying because it's going to get to a point where the volcano bursts and no one ever knows what's AI anymore. So it doesn't matter anymore.
No.
I can't wait until that day. And then all these people just go away because it's just too much.
Yeah. Well, you look at, if you remember in the early days of KDP, how it used to be people like, oh, self-published, then books are rubbish, so they wouldn't get them. But now you can't tell which is a trad book and which is an indie book.
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole point.
Unless you specifically look at the publisher and it says something like HarperCollins, but there are so many little trad publishers out there now that you don't know all the names, so you don't know if that person is with a little trad company or they're self-published.
Yeah. I just, I don't understand why they've done it, because it's not. I don't understand why Claude have done this, and why,
Yeah.
Because it's not because of the publicity of a book, because they don't care about that.
No, that's only our focus. I'm not worried about it. No, people aren't going to sit there downloading your book from Amazon and putting it onto a checker. Like they can't anyway. It's against copyright. So even if for them to shout out that they've done that, they're putting themselves in a place where you can sue them.
Yeah.
So, and if someone's downloading all my books and doing that, I'm just like, wow, just find something more interesting to do.
So I had this a friend of the show. They texted me earlier on this morning saying that they'd read a book by someone who's quite prominent, one of the big boys that does conferences and stuff. He mentioned that he'd seen them at the conference talking, and it feels like he read the book, he enjoyed it, but he feels like they used AI in that book just because of particular words that AI uses. That are one of them, and I've had this before when I've been testing it, is specific. It loves to use the word specific.
Right, okay.
And I think that's because it doesn't know what human emotion is, really. So it'll say, thought about something in the specific way, instead of talking about how it's, the character's doing this, that, and the other. And it does come up quite a lot, and there's a few others. I can't remember when I was testing it once. There's a few words felt wrong,
Yeah, it likes to use the word properly a lot as well. She was properly tired.
There's a few, and but it says all these words that you kind of pick up on were in this book. So he thinks that this author, I don't know who the author is, which is annoying. Has used AI, but he enjoyed it. But it's still, it's only because he's a writer and he's, very aware of all this AI bullshit.
If you use AI, you can spot AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the big boys are using it, and
there's a popular author from conferences whose book I've half read, and I'm like, they've used AI to help them write this. If not, AI's not written it.
Yeah.
Because there's enough voice of the author, but they've used AI to help them.
Help them how if it's not written it?
Like names, little bits where you can see they've probably back and forth with the AI to get something right. But it hasn't spoiled it. It's somebody who's well conducted an AI.
Yeah.
They've been in control of the AI, helping them to write the story.
Yeah, they're directing what's happening.
Yeah, or maybe they've written their own draft and then they've got AI to edit it.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Or something like that. So it's obviously their own story, but you can see some of the AI tells in it, and I was just like, but it doesn't matter because the story's great, and it's so yeah. But it's when you're reading it, you go, ha, AI. That's kind of like my brain, but I don't mind. There's a trad author, I love her books, and And the more I use AI, I'm like, oh yeah, I recognise that sentence. But it didn't spoil the story for me. Yeah, and I won't say who it is. I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
But I don't like naming and shaming anyone.
No.
Because I don't think there's nothing to shame.
No, I don't. I mean, this. I mean, I was when I was talking about to this fan of the show, I was saying, it's weird and it's okay, but I mean, and I can understand sometimes, if like you at that horrible middle bit and you just want a push, to then turn to your Claudes and your ChatGPTs and stuff, just to get you out of that hole, that middle bit of and I can understand that. But on the whole, I mean, and I know that there's authors that I've met authors that do not write a single word. They just come up with the idea and then away it goes, and they do really well. I mean, fine. I mean, you just treating it. You're not treating it as art at all, because we're all artists, darling. You've just got your business head on. This is a product. I'm going to now sell this product. Yeah, which that's fine. Also, I mean,
I've the only bit of writing AI has actually generated for me was a fight scene. Couldn't get it right. It sounded like an instruction manual. I'm like, and I don't write fight scenes. And I was like,
hitting someone in the face with the third fist.
Yeah. Well, no, he did it. And I was like, this is my fight scene and this is what I want to happen. Please write the fight scene for me. And it needs to end at this bit. And it wrote it beautifully. It came out exactly as I wanted it. I took out the AI-isms from it because obviously I spot them. And I've used that in my book. Now, some people will say that I write with AI, but it's a 150,000 word book and it's got one fight scene in it. The last one scene. And I'm like, I'm going to do it because that fight scene sounds better than anything I could write as a fight scene.
Yeah. So if you then rewrote, I mean, you wouldn't, if it's dead good, you wouldn't want to rewrite it, would you?
No. I mean, I suppose it got rewritten because when I did my second draft of it, I typed through it. So it was mine, but most of it was still what the AI had come up with.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking about, because I was looking into AI writing this stuff, because when we went to Ireland, there's that guy on who, well, he didn't specifically say he wrote everything with AI, but yeah.
No, I think he did, because he said he wrote it over a weekend on the AI.
Right. But he doesn't publish in English, does he? He only publishes in, yeah. So I like the idea, and I was talking to Adrian about this when we were there, and he said, just looking at his numbers, and the books don't have to be amazing. You don't have to do much on them. You could literally it could be a little sideline, got nothing to do with you, and it's just
a different pen name out of your way, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not connected to your imprint or anything. The only problem is then how you're publishing them, how you're getting them on Amazon. That's the only problem.
Well, you still put them on your KDP account, but they don't link to you on the public page.
Yeah, I guess so. There's no way, is there, knowing?
They don't know. Like, I've got two pen names, and unless you know, you don't. They're just two. They're on my KDP, but not public facing.
Yeah, I mean, because I was. I remember talking to you. Like, I came away from that one in Ireland and saying I really like the idea of it, and that's where my pen name Zed originally came up with. But then I started writing the book, and I enjoyed it. But I signed up for this thing called Nova AI, and you get 100,000 words a month. It just tops up 100,000 of AI words. So you could churn out a book. And you put in the characters and you put in what you want to happen, and then it just rolls with it, and then you'd edit it and it's gone. You could do that every month. So there's something that has got nothing to do with you. It's just basically another income stream, and that
I tried writing a book with AI. Most of it was curiosity. I wrote the article on it. And I think I'm too much of a control freak with my words for it to work, because anything it was giving me, I was just like, that doesn't sound right. It's too
Was that with chat or Claude?
Claude. It was a mixture, actually. So I used
no, but you used the those actual LLMs.
Yeah, I used Perplexity to come up with the ideas because Perplexity is the best one for ideas. I'd done research into it, and there was also this group I was in that was writing books with AI, and so I was using their prompts and stuff, but I won't say who they are because I don't want them to be named witch hunted, because they all do great, and they were all writing books, and I was like, I'm going to try it. So I used Perplexity to come up with the ideas. I used chat to help me flesh it out. And then you get like a story arc and you've got the outline. Because if you do write with AI, you do have to use an outline. And then I was getting Claude to write it. And it was coming up with stuff that was fine. Like you could read the story, but it just wasn't my level of storytelling. Yeah. And I think maybe because I've written so much, I've got a voice that I know. And that was just feeling flat.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was speaking to our mutual friend about. If I tried to use AI to write like my Ladlock ones, the very dialogue. I mean, it's shit at dialogue to start off with. It's just
if you want to use dialogue, use Grok.
Yeah, but I mean, because I enjoy it. You know, I get into my little zone. Yeah. Back and forth, and that's the whole point of me sitting here in front of the thingy anyway. And it wouldn't have my voice, and then straight away readers would be like, "What is this?" You know?
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be as naughty as I am, say, in the ideas or whatever, that edge would just not be there, and it'd be safe. Ruin everything that came before.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But I do have this Nova AI thing, and I think it's about 50 quid when it first started. But I was looking at another one, and it gives you prompts for AI, like novel prompts. I think I mentioned it was a Cozy Mystery thing, Cozy Mystery Empire or something, and it was $30, so I bought it, and it was advertised in Nadina's book.
Oh yes, I talked about that. Yeah.
And I thought she doesn't use AI, but
no,
of course they're just, she's popular. And I've had a look at that, and again, it is an avenue for someone if they just want to create a product. But you're not a writer,
No, it's like that Coral Hart that did the article, and she wrote the 200 books last year and made 6 figures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got 21 pen names on her KDP account.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't it crazy to manage that? But she makes good money on it. 200 books, made her 6 figures last year. And I don't think they're particularly long books. I think they're like that 50,000 books. I took one of her classes because I was curious, and it wasn't that expensive. It was like £30. And it was interesting how she does it, because her workflow is definitely a workflow that's been created by someone who is an author, because she knew the things to get the AIs to do the way experienced writers know how to do.
Yeah, you're an art director, aren't you? Instead of being an artist, all of a sudden you're an art director. You're directing the tool to do what you want. I mean, it's the same when I do covers on AI covers. I'm getting good at them, and I know what prompts to use now. But if someone who make me a cover, that's their prompts because they're new to it. It's just not going to translate.
No, they're rubbish. Yeah. No, it's like in covers, it's like, get me this bit of artwork or tweak this, or even if you're making the art.
Yeah, I mean, I've just literally before we came on, I did. They wanted me to tweak some of the covers, and it was just to keep the cover the same, and they just wanted the focal point in the cover a bit like better. It was a little bit faded stuff, and it took me. How long does it take? The image generation to do it. It was literally do the correct prompt, because I'm used to like doing prompts. Come out now. But it probably would have taken her all day, and it would have been wrong. And I just showed her, and she said, "That's exactly what I wanted." I'm like, good. That saved me very long. Yeah. So what else have we got? I've got our usual AI bit out of the way now.
I think the most episode's been about AI, about writing I think that will be your title today, is writing with AI.
We do have a segment, don't we? But I mean, I don't understand why Anthropic have done this.
No.
I don't know what pressure they're under or from who. I mean, I don't know why they would either.
No, I'll tell you one thing though about writing with AI. I imagine for me it'd take the fun out of the writing.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to get the AI to generate a really good scene that you struggle with to get it onto the page, but by the time I was at that scene, I'd already done 100,000 words with my characters.
Yeah.
So
it's like my book that I've just finished because I was on a deadline. I mean, self-imposed and not doing it for ages, but I needed to get through it, and I was stuck with scenes.
Yeah.
So I put it all into AI, and I said, "You need to help me here. I don't know what I'm going to do." And then we start having a conversation, and you just storyboarding instead of writing, like doing a brain map or whatever they're called. I can't remember.
Brainstorm.
A what?
The brainstorming.
Yeah, brainstorm. That's it. Instead of brainstorming, you're just going back and forward with chat. I think it was Claude I used at the time, and it's like, well, you could go here, here, here. Which way would you go? And I'm thinking, well, yeah, but I get that, but you're forgetting about this, and then all of a sudden, it's prompting you to start thinking, right, okay, yeah, I understand where I'm going. You know,
I like the AI for that because they don't get bored of you when you want to brainstorm.
No, they will take you down the rabbit hole forever.
Yeah, I mean, I was brainstorming this morning with my story because I was like, I want them to do this, this, and this. Is this logical? Does this work? And it's like, well, it makes sense if you did it more this way. And then, you know, it was like questions, and I got to where I needed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Does that make you write with AI though?
Absolutely, you know.
Would you
I'll tell you what AI does write for me is emails that I need to send to people professionally, because I will write them out what I want to say, and then I'm going, make this sound proper. And it does.
I had an email from River Road Entertainment, and it was which is they've produced 12 Years Slate. They've done a load of films. Oh, hello! They found me finally. Very, very cynical. Yeah, I wonder who this is, but it all seemed kosher. First thing I did was chuck it into chat and go, right. Yeah. Apparently, and I missed it. They had everything there, and they had the rights at River Road Entertainment, whatever it's called, but they'd put River Road Entertainments.
Right.
And I didn't see that because you just look at rights at, and you think, oh, right, okay. And yeah, all the real people and all the rest of it involved. And he said, right, do not send anything to these people. Do not text back or anything. I said, well, I want a text back. I want I want a fun now. And it said, well, in that text this back, and it gave me basically, in order for us to continue, could you just send me from your real your domain name's email? So I've got it right for my files, and I haven't heard anything since, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they do that. I think I know why people, when you get these TV or Hollywood things, the black one, the scam ones, that's kind of the warm up. That's the warm up of the scam, and they're relying upon your ego and I'm going to get a film made out of my book and all that.
And then they probably want a registration fee off you.
Registration fee, or you're now paying some sort of screenwriter or something.
And it's even things like, you need to let these permissions into your Facebook, and so then they've got your password.
Yeah. It's bad, isn't it? All the trouble too.
I never trust emails. I'm so skeptical. Anything, even when it looks 100% legit and I was expecting it, I do not click the links out of the emails.
Well, it all seemed all right, and but I mean, you're always skeptical. And I went on their website, and it's just literally one page with a banner. There's nothing in it.
No.
Hang on a minute. But that is their real website. This production.
Right, okay.
Because what do they need a website for? It's just basically contact details.
Yeah.
So that made me think, this it was a real website, a production company, but yeah, they do.
Yeah, they probably just need it for the domain name and for the email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Scene Guardian is not going to be on the silver screen yet.
No.
Unfortunately.
I had an idea. I've been at this reader event this weekend. I was like, let's put on my own reader event. So my brain's gone down that rabbit hole. So then I was like, do we link it up to our Northern Indie Author thingy and have the Northern Indie Author reader events as well? Because they would be very cool.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I was pricing some up because that's what I did when I got home. And it's like the hire of a hotel room, so a big conference room,
a little hotel room.
Yeah, a little hotel room. Most for about £1,200 for the hire. You can fit about 50 author tables in there, and get hotel discounts for the attendees. I'm like, this looks cool. This looks like maybe something I'll do. So then it's deciding where to put it, and if we want to put it on our name or I'll just do it.
Yeah, why not? I need enough plate to spin.
Yeah. Well, no, because I would probably go off and you probably wouldn't have to do much on this. Just like promote it with me. But I was like, yeah, because we could have, an association with the North Indie Author Summit, and then you could have our tables with our books on. I'd probably get my daughter and whatever to man my table.
And your future marketing manager.
Yeah, my future marketing manager to do it. So that was my idea. But then I was looking at even a hotel in Blackpool, it's the big Imperial Hotel on the prom.
Yeah.
It's massive. They're about £1,200 as well, so that's not bad. And then they don't charge extra for the room hire, for the table hire. So I was like,
right,
watch this space.
So what? So your clients, your customers are authors.
Are authors, yeah.
But these big ones usually have an email list, a readers list, don't they? Or do they just run ads?
I'm not sure. I'd have to do it ads, but then you would assume that all the authors have their own list, so they would send it out to their list that they were appearing, because it's on them to come and meet me.
So it's a bit like a book funnel
live.
Yeah.
In person. Yeah.
Like
I was thinking we should do 50 authors, like sell 50 author tables. And I would put the readers' tickets at £5 because I know sometimes they're like 15, 20. I've even seen them at £30 a ticket. But I was like, I want the money to go to the indie authors. I don't want them to have spent £30 to get in when that could have been 3 books that they've bought.
The readers, you want the money.
So I'm like, no, the money needs to go to the indie authors. Sure, we need to charge something because, like, for example, if you say, I've got 300 tickets on Eventbrite, you could get, and you put them for free, people could just reserve them and then not go. But if you charge like a fiver, like it's nothing money, but they're most likely going to be people that want to go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because I want it to be about the authors meeting their readers and not about us as an event making a lot of money kind of thing. And then I was chatting with Chat about what people do for like sponsorship levels and advertising. I was like, this looks like something I might do. So I've put inquiries out to a couple of hotels, but I don't know whether to do Manchester, Liverpool or Blackpool. And then my brain goes, why don't you just do all 3 on 3 different months?
On the same day?
No, not the same day.
Taking over the whole Northwest.
Well, we will, because the 2 events that tend to be the 2 big events. So the Indie LitCon I've just done, that was the last event for that one. Yeah. And Authors at the Armories this year is also the last event.
Why?
I think they've just got tired. They've been doing it for a lot of years.
But I mean, they must be making money out of it.
They must be.
It's not. They're not just doing it for the authors and the readers.
No. So don't know, but they're not. So I was like, there's space here next year to do some events, and then I was like, would it be weird to do one of the Armories next year because it is a big place, but because they're not doing one there this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Cool.
That's my.
Count me in.
But you you would get a free table at the front. You could be addicted to in-person events because actually I really like them chatting to people.
Yeah. I think I'd be really good at them, because it's just like being behind the bar.
Yeah. I talk about being behind. And what I notice at a lot of these events is people sit behind their table like this. And I'm like, they're not going to come and talk to you because you sat there off-putting. I stand up and I stand in front of my table.
It'd be sort of like the lives, because like when as soon as someone comes in on your TikTok live, you want to get their attention, you want engagement. Hey, what's your name? Blah blah blah, to get that engagement. So then you're talking and converting. Whereas this is they're walking past anyway. Hey, come here.
Exactly. And they're there because they want to buy books.
Yeah.
And my popular one was when anyone was near was like, what's your favourite genre? What do you like reading? Yeah. And, most of them, it's romance and fairy tales. It's like, well, I've got this book. I also had on my table like a box. It was a lucky dip, so it had balls in it, but you could win paperbacks in it. And that did well. And someone saw someone get a paperback. So then I had 3 people then go into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But that was good because some people don't want to make change, but it's a good place to sell your wonky covers because they're cheaper, but the same story. And when I did Pacify, I sold out of the whole box pretty much.
Yeah.
And they were £8 a book. And I was like, they're the same story. They're just my old covers.
Yeah. What, so how would you brand it? Would you brand it as a new thing, or would you put it as an extension as a conference? Or, because one of the things you'd have with the conference is authors that will come, because you need both bits, don't you? The authors and readers.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And I think you need a good year to get all that. So I think it'd have to be like a mailing list builder for the authors and the readers for a bit.
Yeah, run some ads and stuff, and I guess.
Yeah.
I'll help. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah. So that was my idea that I'd like to branch into.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah. Oh, and while I was at this reader event, there was the amount of people that come up to you that go, "Oh, I'm writing a book," or "Oh yeah, I am an author." So I gave away tickets, gave away the card and the discount for them for our conference.
Oh, for the conference, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what you can do as well, isn't it? I mean, if you decided if you decided you wanted to brand we're just talking now, aren't we? We're not even doing podcasts.
No, because it's thinking like a business.
Yeah. But if you decided like you wanted to brand it as the Northern Indie or whatever as part of the conference brand, then it's kind of a 2-tiered thing, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
The conferences are like the recruitment desk for
the reader event.
For the reader event, yeah.
Yeah. But Author Nation does it. Author Nation has the conference, and then on the Friday and the Saturday, they've got Reader Nation. So all the authors that are speaking, then doing a reader event on the Friday, Saturday.
Brilliant.
So, yeah. I mean, we could just do a small one to start with. It doesn't have to be like 50 authors. It could just be small just to test it.
Well, you just have to see what it turns into, really.
Yeah. I suppose you'd put float around an expression of interest form for the authors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I suppose a lot of the promotion for the readers and the tickets is going to be on the author's back, and they all have their lists.
Yeah. Do you think? No, it wouldn't matter, actually. You would. Yeah. So if they're contacting their readers, it's the authors that are doing the marketing more than anyone else.
Yeah, you're marketing it to the authors to get them to come to the tables, but then they're marketing it to the readers to get the readers to come.
Their readers, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Sounds like fucking well easy money, that. All you need is a room and some tables, and
yeah,
everyone else does the rest.
Yeah, but it's what area would you do? Would you do, because Blackpool there's a hotel on the prom that's big.
Does Blackpool have anything like that around?
They used to have books on the beach, and they've not done that for a couple of years.
Is it big?
It was, yeah, that changed. It was a 2-day event. It was what Indie LitCon changed to, and then she moved it for some reason. But It was at the Village Hotel, and it was a 2-day event. And she had people like Sadie Kincaid there and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty decent. But the only thing I was thinking about Blackpool is it's close to the buses, it's close to the train station. Obviously, we've got the trams, but then you've also got Liverpool and Manchester and their cities and big to get to.
Mm-hmm.
And Leeds is another one. It's just a little bit further out for us to travel to.
Just do all of them.
Yeah, well, that's what then my brain was like, well, I could just do them all.
Just do one every quarter.
Yeah, well, I think you'd probably just do them between March and October, because that January, February, people are a little bit skint.
Yeah, true.
And November, December, everyone's getting ready for Christmas, so no one's really interested. So if you do like sometime in March to October, you've got those sweet spot times.
Well, good idea. Be happy to get that shit. Right, you've sworn it all today, so come on, just do one.
I did, actually. I've said a couple of swears. I don't think you've sworn either.
Oh, I have. Always. So I didn't think I swore much last week. And it turns out I did 24 swears.
Really? I did loads.
I've ever done.
Wow.
And you did 3. So you're
really? I thought I did more.
Just 3. Well, I mean, I think you said piss. And crap isn't a swear. So.
Oh, I tell you what I did as well this weekend. I also went to the pub for our Christmas party. And we went and had a drink there, and we went and had a look around the room where our party would be held. And it looks really nice. It's very Manchestery, industrial, urban kind of place.
I asked yeah.
Huh?
You mean a shithole? Okay.
No, it wasn't actually. It's very nice. It looks like a micro pub, but it was, it's like wooden floors, wooden tables. Very nice.
Yeah.
Said I could put some Christmas decorations up as long as I didn't put them on the mural that they've had painted, which is fine.
Okay.
And we'd have our own private area at the back, which was nice. So I was like, I need to contact the woman and put the deposit down for that place because I like it. And it's aptly called the Pen and Pencil, which I thought it has to be that.
Oh yeah, you mentioned, yeah. How much is the deposit? Because we're
about £100. It's not that much.
Because we're sponsoring that one, aren't we?
We are, yeah. So it's about £100 for that. We have had a sponsor agree to sponsor the evening, but I can't announce them yet until contracts are signed.
Okay.
But looking at that, I want to put it in the group so we can ask it here, like with the money that we're going to be given for the evening do, because there's 2 hours between the conference and the party. The conference finishes at 5 and then our party is at 7. So you've got 2 hours. Do you want just drinks packages, like just drinks paid for, or do you want drinks and some food? Which means less drinks.
Yeah. That's the thing. That means
because I was like, and it would only be finger foods. It would be, a bit like she puts out the Mad Hatters, just a...
Yeah.
When I had a look at the package, it's like sliders and chips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's like there's 2 hours between, so you can actually go and get your own food. And then it just means we've got a little bit more money behind the bar for drinking. And the way I was thinking, they do some drinks packages. So just purchase those, and those drinks are kind of put out. So it would be beers, wines and stuff. And you just take...
with doing London and stuff like that. Well, usually what happens at the end of the conference day, people hang around for half an hour or so, just, and then they
go out, eating together,
go to a pub, they'll get some on the way to, like we did when on the boat, no one went back to the hotel. You had 2 hours between them.
No, we all met up at the pub, didn't we? We went to Bar 1.
Yeah. I imagine people just do like that. But I mean, people coming in, it's the middle of Manchester, your hotel's a stone throw away wherever you are, really, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was just a thought, all on the booze or booze and food. But I was going to pop it into our Facebook group just to see what people think.
Yeah.
Get some ideas.
Cool.
Yeah.
And while we're on it, I'm going to be the prompty one today, so I hope you're ready.
I know, I've talked more than you today.
You have taught loads, actually. It's been nice. You know, sometimes when I do the editing, I pull up Riverside, and because I'm green on the tracks and you're purple, and I can, until I zoom in, I think it's because my mic's louder until I, rejig it. It just looks like green. I'm like, oh, have I just waffled on? It should just agreed all the way through my bullshit. But then when I zoom in, yours is smaller, but it's further. Anyway, that was boring. Yes, our next Northern Indie Author Summit speaker is Stuart Grant.
Yep.
Over to you. I
actually got his bio. I'm going to have to put my glasses on now. I actually went and got his bio. So, Stuart Grant owns the Digital Author Toolkit, who does author websites. Does he do more, or is it just author websites? I think he does the newsletters.
It's moving into other stuff like augmented reality. Is it
augmented?
Augmented, yeah.
He does some things. Funky things with covers, but according to his bio, it says that for over a decade he's been helping authors to transform their online presence through world-class websites designed to sell more books and grow the author's mailing list. He is the highest rated web designer on Readsy, so his reputation speaks to him for himself. He's created many sites for best-selling authors who have dozens of books across multiple genres. He's featured regularly on industry-leading podcasts such as The Self-Publishing Show and Draft Digital and our conference now. He's spoken at places like Vegas and all that. He does SEO optimization, full website design, mobile desktop optimization, integration in social media. And lots of other things, but what's he going to be talking about? Because it's not just websites, is it?
No, I think is it the finding your readers, the SEO.
Finding your readers, yeah.
Sounds dead boring, doesn't it? He is one of the best speakers you'll ever. He's a former DJ. He is hilarious. He's funny. He's self-deprecating. He's really good.
Super chatty, yeah. But it's more about It's more than websites. He does the websites, but it's definitely about how to find your readers and get your readers and bring them into your space, isn't it?
Yeah, and he is really good when he's got that microphone in his hand.
Yes,
very lucky to have him. As we have all our people that are coming to our little shindig. Oh, well done! You've announced one of them.
I have, yeah.
You can do next week as well if you want.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I probably know more about her than you do, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said that. If you haven't yet got your ticket to the Northern Indie Author Summit, which will be on November the 21st of November.
November the 21st of November. Okay.
You know, the missus the other day, she said to me, I'm going to put this in a book. Is it Saturday next Tuesday? And she was serious. I don't know where her brain was, but I think it's rubbing out. So yeah, November the 21st of November.
Is this what the summer holidays with the kids do to you both?
Yeah. And it's in central Manchester at Manchester Art Gallery.
Yep.
Have you been there yet?
No, Tony's been.
Just Tony, okay.
Yeah.
It looks dead nice anyway. And can't wait for it.
And then a Christmas party at the Pen and Pencil.
And then the after conference shindig at the Pen and Pencil.
Yeah, I went through the Printworks on Saturday, and where we had our Christmas party last year, all shut down.
Yeah, you said that. You said that last time.
No, but like 3 of them have gone now. Like all of it's gone. It's like that's really depressing.
Well, is Printworks dying a death? It used to be like
you've literally got Yates's, not Yates's, Witherspoons and the other one at the bottom, and then all the ones in the restaurants and stuff, they've all closed down. I bet they put the rates up.
What do you mean, like, so Spoons is at the top?
Yeah.
And then you walk about across the road.
Yeah, they're the only 2 that are open. The rest have all closed.
I used to love Waxy O'Connor's, right at the bottom. Because it was just weird. I used to love that one. And then,
everything's gone. I mean, even Hard Rock's gone from there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That used to be Tiger when I was back in my days.
Yeah.
to town and
yeah, but I bet it's a rates thing. I bet the landlords put the rates up and.
Well, I mean, the landlords are getting nothing instead now.
Yeah, so yeah, but that's what they always do, isn't it?
Yeah,
but yeah.
And then it'll end up being a Boots or something. Then won't it? So, another Next.
Yeah, and it's a shame because it was a nice place to just go through in the evening and.
It's a nice little hub, like a nightlife hub.
Yeah, where you're inside, even when you go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not having idea there. But anyway, so it don't matter. Fuck them.
No.
Yeah, it's a good job really because nothing will be open. We'll get there, and then even Spoons has gone now.
Yeah.
But anyhow, yeah. So that's if you haven't got your ticket yet, go to www.iamanchester.com and snatch them up quick.
Yeah.
Because they're going like hotcakes.
And you can put a discount code in and get a discount, obviously. What's your discount code? Mine's Rachel 10.
Mine's Founder 10. I don't.
Rob 10. Yeah, but you've got a Rob 10.
I mean, what do I get if they use my discount code?
I'll give you a tenner for every person who uses your code.
No. You know how many people I've had because of me have bought tickets?
Yeah, I've got loads of used my code as well.
Oh, have you though?
In fact, the most used code is Yvonne.
Is what?
Yvonne.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she must be pushing us, which is very nice. Thank you very much.
That's very nice. We need to lead by example, though, don't we?
I shout mine all over the place.
Do you?
Yeah.
I haven't even been on the Northern Indie Author Summit Facebook page since I put the banner up.
Right.
I need to get started. I need to do some TikToks. They're the ones that
I keep saying
on TikTok. Well, so yeah, that's what I need to do. Yeah, I might actually do that instead of talking about it.
Yeah.
Because we're not just publishers and authors, are we? We're conference
organisers branching into reader event organisers. We're just taking over the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all I do is sell a fucking books, really. You don't do all this. Well out of your comfort zone because you're rude, you know.
I have been very good at replying to people. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Good.
Although I was rude to someone this morning on my Instagram because he keeps posting on my things, AI slop. And I'm like, you're annoying me. And I've not blocked him, but I've hidden his comments so only I can see his comments. So he still thinks he's posting to the public, but he's not.
That's one thing about this AI thing, because I posted a picture the other day of my Divine books all together, and I posted it straight from chat.
Yeah.
And it said,
flags it
with AI. That's that new thing they've got on Facebook. Yeah. But then if you put it into Photoshop and get into a JPEG instead of a PNG file, it's just normal. It thinks that you've created it and done it. But why is it doing that? Why? Who cares? Well,
if it's just a person, everything I post, like I've got it scheduled that it posts every day on my Instagram, and every day it comments with a different GIF that's like AI slop. So this morning, I'm so sick of it, and I replied, and I'm like, what do you actually get out of this? And I'm like, of course you're a writer, because I went on his page. I'm like, why is another writer doing this to another writer? Surely you should be supportive. I just went on a rant at him.
Yeah.
So,
never mind,
Yeah, but I purposely hid his comments rather than block him because I want him to see I'm annoyed, and then whatever he comes back with, I'm going to block him. Because but then I know he's read my thing and I've said my piece to him. But it's always authors that do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just they just get on with you. Why do you care?
Yeah. Just because you can't sell your books.
Yeah. You're not selling your books, like.
Yeah. And if you actually went and looked on Amazon, my book was published in 2019, the one he was commenting on, before AI. Like, go away.
Have you seen the adverts that Steve Aitchison's coming out with now? He's sort of kind of making a mini film of the first one using AI. if you patched all these bits together for his ads, and it looks fantastic.
I've not seen that now.
AI slap though. AI slap costs him a fortune, to run it through all the different AIs to get it, the video right. But yeah, it's just AI slap that. Just I don't know. I don't understand it. But anyway, we'll talk about it some other time, of course. We're done.
We are, unless you wanted to mention Scotland.
Oh yeah. So why not?
It's your turn.
All that. Yeah. So the what they called Indie Author Network, who run it's Siobhan and Jade, who lovely people who run the Ireland conference, are now going up north to Scotland, I believe. I remember there was some talk of it when we were in Ireland. I think I was chatting to Steve, and I think Siobhan approached him saying, "Do you fancy maybe doing some being point guy?" I don't know if he's involved. I haven't spoken to him because he's been on holiday and stuff. But I saw the posts from Siobhan and Jade. They're going to be up in Scotland. Are you going? I am.
But I don't know. It depends when it is, because they said autumn, so it's going to be September or October time. And I want to go to HartyCon, which is in Texas. So I'm sorry, Texas is probably HartyCon. So HartyCon. So there's an author called Sarah Cannon. She's brilliant. She has a YouTube channel called Heart Breathings, and she's putting on her own conferences. So I think second year now. And I really, really want to go to it. And obviously I'm doing Vegas this year, so I can't afford to do both. So I'm like, next year I'm going to go and do hers, and it's at the beginning of October. So chances are I won't do Scotland because I'm going to go to Texas.
Yeah, because Scotland would be after Ireland, wouldn't it? Which is in...
Yeah, because the Ireland's March, when they said they were going to do autumn, which is September, October.
Yeah, they awesome, didn't they? I'm going. Yeah. I'm definitely going to the Scottish one, just to see my Scottish author pals. There's a few that live up there. So
I was chatting to Tony about it, and I said, if they're not at the same time as the HartyCon, what I'll probably do is like what Stephen Moore does, and just travel up for the piss up night, and then stay over and just do the network chatting to my mates bit, and then come back home instead of doing the conference.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that far away.
Yeah, that's a good idea, that. But then you're not supporting the conference, and I don't know. Anyway, it's time to think about it. But is there anything else now?
That is it.
Okay. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Bye.